The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hello and welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. Before we get started, let me ask Chad a quick question. Chad.
That is me.
Okay, that is you, Chad. And like the ITV is not working, they say in the chat room.
They're full of it.
Okay.
Let's get them and
Actually,
beat
I don't
them
see it either,
to
but that's
death.
okay. Okay. So what's up, everybody?
If you're not watching us, I'm off the air because I don't do radio, baby.
Oh, yeah, right. So we want to introduce our cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Who only does television, who's famous for television. Radio, what's that? Something my mother listened to. I don't listen to her. Radio. Anyway, everybody, if you can listen to us on your cell phones, it would be nice.
And you can.
Yeah.
By getting the W4CY
That's
app
right.
on iTunes,
That's right.
and you can listen
And
to
you
us right now on your phone or
Any
tablet.
kind of media, anything. You can get two cans, put a string together, and you can see and hear us. That's not true, so please don't try that. Today's show is going to be fun, I think. I hope. I want it to be. I was in a bitchy mood all day. Did I have a day of days? Where I live, we have people that are not nice. They're really not nice. I've been nice to them and polite to them. Now I want to beat the shit out of them and shoot them in the eyes and then cut their heads off and bury their heads in the woods and throw battery acid on top of their heads so they dissolve.
Woo.
This is how I really feel
That's
about them.
Nice.
They have a dog that they leave loose. Now, as you all know, you've been following me with my Shazam, who's wonderful. And in the short time that Shazam has been with us, he's really turned around and become a loving dog, an obedient dog. We're able to kiss and love all that meanness out of him that he was taught when he was a fighter dog in Florida. But still, instinctively, it's in him. And this German Shepherd comes over to annoy whoever, and Shazam is protective, and he goes for him. Now, if my dog bites this dog, they will put Shazam down. They will kill my dog because my dog attacked their dog, even though their dog was off the leash. What do you do about this? Well, you call the management of the buildings that you live in, and they are supposed to do something about it. Well, I've spoke to them at great length, and they said they have fined them. They have sent them notices. These people just refuse to agree or to abide by the law of the land and leash their dog. I don't know what to do. Thankfully, we're moving, so the problem will be for the next people that come here. Unfortunately, it's a legacy I leave them. So, these management people, I've dealt with them in Florida, the kamikazes we call them, or the Nazis, the Gestapos, these people that manage these buildings that, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't spit, don't stand, don't breathe, don't shit, don't fart, don't do anything, just make believe you live there. Well, you can't do that because it's not realistic. I decided if they don't even give you a phone number, you can't even go visit them because they don't want you knocking them in the face. I guess many people have gone there forward and beat them up over issues where they had to remove things that they've done to their property without getting permission. So I have an attitude, and you know me, I can get real bitchy when I want.
Absolutely.
And I left a message on this tomato's phone. I said, "Darling, if I don't hear from you before my show at 3 o'clock, I intend to discuss your management on the air and tell them how crappy you are, how horrible you are, and that no one should ever buy a home from your realty. And we go out to Jimmy. How many million?
Well, we're broadcast to like 50 million, but
50 million people get us. We're on iHeartRadio. I mean, we're all over the place. Plus, Jimmy's got 2 million Twitter followers. All Jimmy had to do was throw it on Twitter, and we would have put these people out of business. I mean, nobody would even want to know them after we got through with them because I was on fire. I was going to get that bitch, whoever she is, that I send letters to. I was going to get her. Good. Guess what? She's coming to my house. Yeah, I love her. She's the best. I fell in love with somebody new, folks. She is probably the most delicious person I have met in a long time in the Northeast. She should be in California because she's got sunshine just like California. I'm going to give you her name. And she's a wop, too, a ginzo like me. Her name is Laura Santangelo. And she is the assistant community manager for Danielle Realty and Management Company. Sounds like it's a front for mafia, don't you think? Don't you think it's like different make-believe there?
I'm sure they love that.
No, I think it's really mafia owned and controlled, and they throw these, wapos in there and to make it look normal and nice. Anyway, she's delightful and so nice. Started off a little on the rough side because I wanted to kill her. Because I said to her, why isn't anything being done about this dog? I mean, my Deirdre has fought with them. Everybody has fought with them. A cop around the corner moved away because he couldn't deal with them anymore. These people are horrid, horrible people. And I don't say that about anybody. And you all out there know that. I'm totally positive. I despise negativity of any kind. I don't want negative in my life. Anyway, I think I have found my Wonder Woman, my heroine. I think she's going to do something about it. Something really major about it, so that the couple of months that I'm left living here will be polite, happy, nice ones. Anyway, I've made a new friend. She's really delightful. I wonder what she looks like. She sounds like a piece of ass. I got to tell you. No, she sounds hot. This one sounds like she got big boobs, a big ass, a little waist, and sexy. She sounds bouncy. She's not scrawny and skinny. She's like a nice, zoftic, bouncy broad.
Hey, Laura, I hope you're having a good day.
And I think she's got long red hair or auburn hair, very long and full, and she's beautiful. If she's not beautiful, I'll cry because she sounds so beautiful. Anyway, enough about my new buddy Laura. Now let's see if she does anything about it, because if she doesn't, well, the next conversation about Laura is going to be totally different from this one. As you all out there know, I will rip her to shit. I will say she's short, fat, and ugly and has 3 eyes and 4 hands. And I doubt that. Anyway, Jimmy and I are very upset. We went to the movies, and we couldn't sneak into another movie. They've got a system where you get tickets or something. And what was
I forgot what happened with that.
I forgot what happened also. We were so upset by it.
I thought we just didn't want to go see a second
No.
movie.
I wanted to go see, what's her name? The one with the, she's a cop or mafia. What is she? The fat girl.
I know, the fat girl, yeah.
What's her name?
The one where the boss.
The boss I wanted to sneak into. I wouldn't pay for it. I'd sneak into it. And we couldn't because of some system they have in this movie theater. And I wanted to remember what theater is to tell all of you, don't go because you can't sneak in. What's the point? What's the fun of going to the movies? If
Listen to him, Chad.
Well, listen, I'd like to know how many millions of you out there can do and are sneaking into a second movie. With tickets at $14 a piece for a friggin' movie, 2 people, 2 tickets, popcorn, soda, you just blew $50 to go see a crapperoo that you could wait until it comes on television? Please, give me a break. So I'm in the business. I know what garbage they make.
So anyway, we got to give some shout-outs, though.
Yes, we're going to do shout-outs now. So I turn it over to Jimmy.
First of all, Chad. Hey, Chad.
Chad's, wake up.
Chad?
Where did Chad go?
Can you guys hear us?
Are we on the air? Is this show happening?
Yeah, it's happening because everybody's listening and making comments in the chat room. So
somebody in the chat room say, yes, we see and hear you.
No, they can hear us because they say it's...
No, I want to see and hear you.
No, they're saying it.
are they saying it? I don't see it.
Oh, Chad's in the bathroom is what Ginger says, but she wouldn't know that. What's up,
Chad-
everybody? All right, so let's give a shout out to the chat room. What's up? We want to say hello to the
Chad's got to stop with that Mexican
the
food.
beautiful.
Because of the runs.
Okay, the
poor
beautiful
Chad.
goddess. Hello, goddess. I want a special thanks to Cindy Lady Lake for doing all the tweets before the show with the Jimmy Star Show hashtag. She's fabulous and awesome. We want to give a shout out to Irish Ginger. She's from the Irish Ginger Show Fridays at 4 p.m. on W4CY. We got Charlie on the. We have Brian Storm, the musician Brian Storm, in the chat room. We got Rebel, Guest Chase. I don't know who that is. Anyway, everybody, Dave from Stars Now UK. There's a whole bunch of people in the chat room. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing good. We got guest Terrence. I don't know who Peeping Chad is. Chad's Peeping Chad. Hey, Chad, you're back.
Oh, before I forget, I want to thank my fans so much for your thousands of emails that I can't get to because my email thing is exploding. And I want to just tell you people in Russia, I don't speak Russian. So when you send me an email and it's all in Russian, I have to dissolve it because I have no idea.
You have to hit the translator button and it'll translate.
What translator?
I think there's a translator button.
Oh, frig that. And that's something new to learn. So you could be cursing me out and wishing me to drop dead. I wouldn't know it. But please, if you can translate it in English, I'd love to hear from you. Russia, it would be fun. I mean, I have all the other foreign countries that send me little hellos and crazy shit, but they translate it with the translator.
Chad.
I can't translate
Hi, Captain.
No, I have Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese.
Okay, hang
it all
on.
looks alike.
I'm trying to resolve a potential problem.
That's
hey,
funny.
Chad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the ITV is not working. Will I still be able to see the people when they Skype in? If the rest of the people can't see them, will we be able to see them?
Well, it should show up on your Skype screen.
Okay. Even though we're going through you.
But the ITV's still not working, they say?
No, it says the channel is offline. I'm on it. I'm on ITV on another computer.
I hate
check it out.
Skype, really do.
And so that has nothing to do with Skype.
Yeah, it's different.
Well, Skype is the one that's delivering. Where
it's
are
not.
they?
It has something to do with the ITV at the radio station.
Oh, it's that Chad person.
Hey, me, I don't pay the bills around here.
Well, you better
I collect the money around here.
Dick of a boss of yours, Mr.
Yeah,
Dick,
right.
Mr. Dickhead, that I said he better clean up our act, or we're going to move on to CBS, NBC, or any of the greater
Right.
then WC. What is it? W4YC. I never get it.
WY4C.
I mean anything.
It says internal server error. Chad.
Oh, internal server. Oh my God, your internal is serving wrong.
Okay, but
Oh.
I'll still be able to see them, right?
Yeah, but they can't see us now.
I'm not worried about that because
I love our chat room.
I love our chat room too, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, they can't see my nice jacket.
It's
Oh.
okay. He looks fabulous today, you guys.
Yeah,
by
I look
the way.
good today. So I got dressed for Laura, because in case Laura looked in, I wanted her to see me for the first time looking dashing.
She can't see you anyway. So what's up? All right, everybody. So
I see the internal server error now too. So maybe that's not probably us. It's probably the actual server from the company we go through.
Okay.
Maybe they're down.
No, what an internal server.
Yeah, everyone needs a server in order to run their business on internet. You know, like internet radio needs a server. You know, YouTube needs a server. Facebook needs a server.
Yeah, he won't get it.
You don't get it.
No, I don't get it.
No,
Serve-
scrap it.
I would say serve this.
Yes, you would, and it wouldn't really.
40 love. Serve it to me, Ron.
When I was on real television, like big television,
CBS, NBC, ABC.
was on Time Warner Cable. I hadn't any of these problems because we had technicians
You weren't live.
that knew what they were doing. Yes,
You
sir.
weren't live.
Was I live? No, I
not
wasn't.
live.
I
You were
wasn't
taped.
live. I wasn't.
Live is totally different. It's like being in a play compared to being in a movie.
My
where you get to
my,
take 50
my
retakes.
legendary stars would not go live because they didn't trust me. What are you, crazy? You think any of those stars would trust me? The questions I asked them? Oh, please.
That's funny. What
I asked them questions that they used to faint, and we'd have to tape over. They'd say, "Oh no, I'm not going to answer that." I'd say, "Oh yes, you are. Otherwise, you're not going to be on the show."
You gotta love it. So, you guys, we have a fun show today. Hopefully, everything's gonna work out well. And they're talking about you having the dig. That's funny. We've got E.G. Daily coming on. You guys know her from, actually, if you have children, every one of your children is like in love with her because she voices the most popular cartoon characters
love her.
in the world. And if you're like our age and you're from the 80s, you remember her from things like Valley Girl and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And she's got a new movie coming out called Mothers and Daughters with Susan Sarandon and all kinds of super huge stars. And so we're going to be talking with her. And after that, we're going to be having Jesse Snider come on. And look at there she is. Hello.
Oh, another beautiful
Okay,
one.
so we're going to do a new intro. Oh, wait. Put your
look at
video
her.
back. Put your video back.
You look different.
Why?
Oh,
Hi.
hang on. We have to get the video to come back. I don't know what happened to it.
We're having
There we go.
It's a difficult day, I could tell.
All right, so here's what we're going to do, E.G., because we have to have a great intro for our television show, so I'm going to reintroduce you to everybody right now.
Okay.
You look absolutely gorgeous, so hold on one second.
She's a pretty one. Look at her.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
All right. Okay, everybody, we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show super talented actress, voiceover actor, singer. She's practically like a MILF. She's so hot. Anyway, we've got E.G. Daily, and she's fabulous, and we love her. We want to welcome you to the Jimmy Star Show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm practically like a MILF.
Okay, you are a MILF. I just didn't. I wasn't planning on saying that, so it came out, and you're like totally smoking hot. So you are a MILF.
That's so
The reason
cute.
I was thinking is that maybe you're not quite old enough to be a MILF, and so that way.
Oh, yes, I am. Proud of it.
All right. Let
Well-
me introduce everybody. This is our cool, outrageous man about town, Mr. Ron Russell.
How are you?
Ron,
Yeah. Nice to have you on our show. I used
thanks
to
for
watch.
having me.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm an adult. And I watched Pee Wee Herman, and I watched his thing on Broadway. I absolutely love the man. I think he's a brilliant talent. I think he's a
Yeah.
fabulous person. And I think he was so wronged by the press and the media that I'm ashamed to say that I'm media. What's-
Yeah, I know. I
what
agree. It was really
Personal and private should be left alone. We all march to a different drummer. Let it be quiet. To
Absolutely.
ruin someone's career in order to get a headline, you should drop dead.
Yeah, it was not so good. It was not fair, and it was really nobody's business. So yeah, but the good news is that he's
It was
moved on.
He's
doing
back,
a film.
back better than ever.
because for children.
Hey, Chad, why am I getting...
What he does, the happiness he brings to children, how could you deny that because of something that's personal? It's hideous. Absolutely hideous.
Yeah,
I'm
and
happy to say that.
Hold on, we got to introduce you to the man behind the boards, too, Mr. Chad Murphy.
E.G. Daily, hello, welcome.
hi, Chad. How's it going?
It's good. Great to have you.
Yeah, where's your camera?
Oh, he doesn't have one.
Pay
He
no
doesn't like
attention to the
see-
man behind the screen.
And we also have a chat room full of people. So say hey to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, hi, guys.
There
How's
you
it
go.
going? Yeah. Make
I
sure you
love-
guys are following me on @RealEG Daily on Instagram and Vine, Real EG Daily, and Twitter, Real EG Daily. It's fun, and I say hi to people, and we connect, and it'll be fun. So say hi to me there.
Are you on Periscope too?
I haven't started doing it yet because I'm so busy that but Tara Strong and I just did a whole Periscope thing last night. We had tons of people watching. It was super fun. So every once in a while I'll jump on with her, but I'll get to that. Right now I'm happy with my Vines. I do some fun Vines, and I'm happy with my Instagram. So yeah.
I started following you on Instagram yesterday, and I will follow you on Vine because I'm on all of those things too. It's a lot of fun. But before we start,
go, I want to ask her a question before we lose it. If Pee Wee asked you to come on for a guest shot, would you?
Oh yeah, of course. And
Good.
we will do stuff together again. We're
Love
good
to-
friends, and I totally am a big supporter of him, and he's a big supporter of me. So yeah, for sure.
And I'm a big supporter of the both of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, because I want to see that man given everything he deserves, but he truly deserves.
He has a new movie that's out, and he's doing well with it.
You know what? I think we're going to
There's a new-
invite him
there's a-
on the show.
there's a new Pee Wee movie out.
I love people.
It's on Netflix.
Let's invite him on the show.
We could do that.
Yeah, Pee Wee's Big Holiday. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I love it. So, okay, so here's what I want to do because I know you have a new movie coming out. We want to talk about it, but in general, I want to talk just a little bit. I didn't realize that you were like basically like king shit voiceover actor in Hollywood, and that you've voiced almost every major character ever. I'm a huge voice fan. And so when I saw you come on The Voice, I was like, oh my gosh, that's E.G. Daily. I'm so excited, you know, and like you were on The Voice. But I didn't know you did all the voices.
Yeah.
And the actress. And so I was so excited that you got on The Voice and you were on Team Blake, and I don't think you should have been eliminated. So like props to you.
It's okay. Everything was perfect. I got a beautiful amount of exposure on that show, and people got to realize that I was the same woman who does like Dottie and Pee Wee, and I was the same woman who does Tommy Pickles, and now I was singing with this singing voice, and people got to know the singer person in me. So it was like a really perfect. It was just perfect. Being on The Voice for even the amount of time was perfect. And also because I'm a mom, so I had to leave my daughter for a bit of time while I was filming. So it kind of worked out well, and it was probably better for my daughter that I didn't stay sequestered away for too long from her, because she was at that teenage age and she kind of needed me. So it was all good.
Oh, well, that worked.
Wait, a Pee Wee used to call her Dottie.
I'm Dottie. That's
Dottie.
right.
Right.
Okay, so I actually, because I like to talk about, basically like in the show, like I like to just bring up all the things that I think were really cool before we talk about what you're doing now. I was a huge Valley Girl fan, and Say It. Like I listen to it like all the time, even now. Like it comes on my rotation on my iPad all the time, and we're gonna actually play the video for it later on today, so everybody can like see it again.
I'm actually playing that song. I'm headlining the Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles on the Sunset Strip July 11th, and I'm headlining with Missing Persons, and I'm going to play all those hit songs from the 80s.
Is it July? What date did you say?
July 22nd. I'm going to go on, I think it's 9 o'clock, but I'm going to go on first, and then me and all my friends are going to stay and watch Missing Persons, so it's going to be like a total 80s night.
And actually, I love the promo that they did for that. That's circulating the internet for that. It looks fantastic. And
yeah, that was the Booker. The Booker is such a sweetheart. Yeah, he does all that.
I wish we were there. We're back by. We're in LA next week.
Yeah, we're coming next week to
and
LA.
I wish we were there. We would come to visit you guys and meet you.
But we want everybody to go see.
I love
Where are you guys at? Where are you at?
We're
Right
in Pennsylvania.
Right now, we're out of Pennsylvania, up from Florida, and edging our way back home to California. We'll be in California, hopefully in a couple of months.
How many people does your show reach? Like how many people over a time period?
50 million.
Well, we're broadcast everywhere, so we're actually we're on. First of all, for the
We're
video,
the number one video.
Hang on, let me talk because you don't know the numbers. Let me tell her.
Fuck you.
Love it.
First of all, we're married. We're a gay married couple, so we
We're
we
allowed.
bicker all the
We're
time.
allowed.
Just so you know, since you don't know
Everybody
that much
loves
about
it
us.
when we fight. Because you know what I call it when he yells at me and preaches to me? He's not nagging. He's, what's it called?
Fag nag.
Fag nag, I call him. And when I call him fag nag,
I love you guys.
no, when I say fag nag, the room goes crazy.
So
the,
here's
the
what
guest
it is,
room.
though.
They
Okay.
go nuts.
We have
they
our
love
own.
it.
Well, first of all, we're on iHeartRadio, Audio Boom, Stitcher, iTunes, on all the different things, and we're syndicated on 7
All
stations
over.
worldwide. We average. I don't know how many live listeners there are. There's several million, but we get 2 million plays on SoundCloud every week.
And we're all over the world.
And then we're also
Well,
on.
I'm hoping to see a lot more Twitter followers and
Yes, we need to get
Instagram followers for your
absolutely. I'm
show.
hoping
Really daily. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
lots of Twitter followers, and then we have
Jimmy's got over 2 million.
No, I
Wow,
don't.
that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started following you and retweeting stuff for you. Anytime you tag me at the end of your tweets, I'll retweet it to everybody, and it'll go to 1 million people.
Thanks, yeah, I have to make sure we do that before I get off the phone. I'll pull you up and make sure.
I'm at Dr. Jimmy Star on Twitter. But I am also, we have our own Roku television channel, and it's on Roku television. So if you have a
And
Roku,
you'll be on Roku.
if you so we edit the videos and put it on Roku, and then it's actually on TV, and it's in we're in 7 major countries, so like we get a lot of views.
Right. And I'm on Twitter.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He's on.
I'm on
Twitter.
Twitter.
You're on Twitter? I like that. That's really good. You're funny.
That's after you twit, you twat.
You got to
After you tweet, you twat.
Man from my own heart. That's
I
great.
started that twat stuff, and now it's all over the country. I see so many people doing, don't twat me, I won't be home. It's
Listen
cute.
to her. So
well,
we
it's
wanna-
about time they did something to the word other than what it used to mean. Now it means something fun.
I
that was
love
fun.
it.
You gotta
Right?
love it. so.
I cleaned up a word.
Okay, so you guys.
Just
Yeah,
follow you. Now we're good.
Oh yes, good. That's Lady Lake. Follow her too. She's the best promoter on Twitter.
Right.
The lady tweeted that. It's not actually me. That's someone who's promoting the show.
I can't wait to get to
And
talk
they,
about
love
your
you.
movie because I want. I got a lot of questions about.
So
your
actually,
movie.
too, because you've done a bunch of stuff with people who've been on the show. But let's go back. Okay, so everybody needs to see Valley Girl if you haven't seen it. It's fantastic. Everybody has to get her music. And the first big hit that she had was "Say It, Say It." It's the greatest song. It's so much fun. It's like a dance song. You will love it. It's fantastic. So everybody. But she's got, and I didn't even know you had all these albums. If you guys go on iTunes and look up E.G. Daily, she's got 4 albums and a zillion singles that you can go on and get. So download all her albums. The first one's called Wild Child. That's the one that I
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
So that's the one where I found out who you were and heard Say It. Say It. Freaking
Yeah.
Then she was Dottie, you guys, in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Dottie!
And it was fantastic. And it's a great movie, and I'm so happy that Pee Wee's back with a new movie, so I think it's fantastic. Then I didn't know you. Okay, so I'm a big horror. How do you say horror?
Horror.
Horror.
I
I'm
say horror.
I'm a huge horror movie fan, and I used to be a celebrity clothing designer, and I've dressed like everybody. Like Malcolm McDowell's a friend of mine. Like all
that
the people
before.
She doesn't.
Love that. Oh, I don't know that. That's awesome.
Oh, she'll go on IMDb.
No, I want her. I'm talking about something that she's doing because I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan, and most of the people that have been in his movies have been on our show at one time or another. And I didn't know that you were in the Devil's Rejects. Like I don't know which one you were, so now I have to go back and actually see it.
And now I'm in the new one, which is coming out in September, called 31. And I play a character named Sexhead, which is so cool.
I can't wait. I'm like so excited. When I went on IMDb today to like take little notes, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited that another Rob Zombie movie, and it's fantastic. And I've never actually met Rob Zombie, but I would imagine being in his movies is just fantastic. So kudos and congrats on that. And you did another movie that's going to be coming out called The Unlikelies because it said 2016. And I'm friends with Leo Rossi, and Lou Tempo's been on the show several times.
Oh yeah, he's a good friend of mine, Lou. Yeah, he's awesome. And he's not in this new one, but he's done a ton of Rob movies.
Yeah, which is like super cool, and I like freaking like love it. So then you're a voiceover actress, and you do like voiceover stuff for everybody. So you've got I made some notes, but Curious George, Julius Jr., Marvel's Avengers Assemble, Powerpuff Girls, Tommy. Yes. Tommy, I mean that's got to be like the biggest one. Tommy from Rugrats, everybody like knows that.
It's pretty big.
Happy Feet 1 and 2, Skylanders, Babe Pig in the City. So tell us a little bit about how you got into the voice thing from the acting thing at the beginning. Were you always good at the voices?
Well, the voice thing was something that I didn't realize I was good at, but because I sang and I did a lot of acting, I was able to be very creative with my voice. But I noticed really young that I could imitate things. So very young, I started imitating babies and children's voices. Like I could mix them exactly. And then one day, so when I was a little girl, I would walk around school and do like, oh, well, my mom would really like some water. So I would just imitate their little speech patterns. And the next thing you know, I'm an adult, and some guy hears me I'm at a play, and I'm doing all these different voices in the play, and some guy goes, you're really good with your voice, E.G., you should do voiceover. And the next thing you know, I go on this audition, and I started doing voiceovers, but I started doing, Tommy Pickles was the voice that I did when I was a little girl. That was the voice I'd been walking around doing my whole life, so it was a crazy turn of events, but then my voiceover career just blew up, and it wasn't something that I planned. It was just a weird thing. What was your initial question? Because I went off.
He wants to hear Tommy Pickles.
I want to hear Tommy Pickles.
So Tommy Pickles would have a conversation with you just like this. He would say, I really like your white hair. It reminds me of snow. And I really like snowman, so I guess I really like you.
That's Tommy.
You're beyond fabulous.
I think that I'm so excited because I didn't
know
really
you did
good. I really, literally, if I wouldn't have seen you on The Voice, I wouldn't have known you did all that, and I would have been like, she's like this super talent, but now you're not like a super talent. You're like a super talent.
And what's nice is you get gay coin for this. You make a lot.
I love it. But you know that I have a really big gay following from years because I did every gay pride festival with my singles like Love in the Shadows and Mind Over Matter. And every gay pride festival across the country I used to headline in. For years, that was my favorite. My favorite times were doing clubs. I mean, I did Key Wests, I did like tranny bars, and I did like every pride, gay pride. I'm all West Hollywood. WeHo is right near where I live.
The Palm Springs bars.
I've done a bunch of shows in Palm Springs. I don't think I did the white parties or any of that, but I did a lot of. I've done shows all over, and to me, like my gay community, and I have to say, most of my friends are gay, and my whole life is, my friends, my support team, the gay community has been so there for me, and I'm so there for them for everything. I've done so many different events because it's my tribe. It's a lot of my tribe.
We have a big gay following, and they listen to us every week. So now that word's going to spread like wildfire.
I know the gay community knows it's my posse. That's my team. Like all my friends are gay. I played fields. It's like I'm all about. I'm so, yeah. It's just, I have to say, look, no matter what happened in my career, my gay community has always been there for me. Even when my records weren't huge and popular, the one tribe that kept calling me was my gay community, and they were always just with their arms open. And when I do a show in Los Angeles, you probably say like 60% is the gay community because they're my tribe. It's my tribe. They're always there for me. So I have so much love for the community.
So many great legends of Hollywood, the names that you remember from the 1940s.
Yeah.
The ones that survived had gay support. Without gay support in our business, you're doomed. There are a few actors out there who have bashed gay people. One, namely, no, I can't think of him. The one
We don't want to say him anyway.
I want to say him because I don't like him. I'm allowed. The one from Long Island, the brothers.
Oh, you don't like Alec Baldwin. He doesn't
Alec
like
Baldwin. Really, the gay community despises him, and even people that work in the business despise him, the gay ones. You don't make enemies with gay people if you're in show business. Big mistake.
Right, yeah. Well, it's just, honestly, what it does show, it shows a lack of humanity. Because what are we? We're all just people who love each other, right? That's what we are. Everybody, children are, little babies are bisexual. Everybody has that sexuality about them. Everybody has that nature, but there's a certain people that are a lot more conservative, and they maybe don't have that kind of humanity understanding that we're all just people who love each other, period. That's how, if the world were really honest with everybody is bisexual, in my opinion. If everybody were really truly honest with themselves, everybody loves everybody. We all love each other. That's my opinion. I love everybody. I've been there. I've been on both sides of the fence. I love girls. I love women. I love men. I just think it's beautiful, and so I think it's a little bit more evolved. You have to be a little more evolved and a little less conservative.
As a MILF, you have a ton of people that are just dying now. They're loving it.
I think that you and I have the same idea. I express it differently. I was married for 16 years to a woman, a very beautiful woman, a famous woman. And people say to me, what made you not be married to her and now be with Jimmy? I said, well, that marriage ended for other reasons, not gayness. That had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I fell in love with her because I fell in love with the person. I didn't fall in love with a twat. I didn't go looking between
body, it's the person.
Thing with Jimmy. I love Jimmy because Jimmy's Jimmy. If Jimmy had a pussy, I would love him just the same. I kept telling him to have one put on. Jimmy, go have a pussy put in. Go on.
Right? We're humans. You're going to love who and what you love. That's it.
With the person, not the sexuality, folks.
Right. It's the person. And, some people prefer, and honestly, some people prefer men's anatomy to a female's anatomy. And some people, honestly, I feel like historically people were raised in a way where it was like, only be with the woman or only be with the man. And it's like, the truth is, if people weren't raised with such cultural, really strong opinions, they probably would be more exploring in their lives and probably have more fun in their life too. That's my opinion. But,
No, I agree.
It's religion. Religion is the basis to all of it. The problems that we gay people have today do not come from non-religious heterosexuals. It comes from these crazy religious rightist groups who think that they can control the lives of others, which is
right. It's very old. It's a lot of old thinking, and it's a lot of following and not listening to your own heart. And my motto in my life is, I did a whole one-woman show on this. It's called Listen Closely. You guys can go get it on Amazon. Amazon.com, by the way, I have a digital download of a voiceover seminar that teaches so many incredible tricks and tools and practical things if you want to get a voiceover. And Listen Closely, my one-woman show, on Amazon is all about listening to your inner voice, and how when you listen to your inner voice, you're living a much more beautiful life. Like if you were to really not listen to all the things outside you, the ways you were raised, like culturally, religious wise, saying, don't do that, that is the devil. I did a section in my play about bisexuality and homosexuality in the one woman show, Listen Closely. And I did a section in the play about how, what did I say? Something like, the Bible says fornication is a sin, or something. I talk about all this thing. Well, I don't know. I just talk about, well, I like it, and how can it be a sin if I like it? Whatever. I don't know. I just talk about all kinds of stuff. And I said, well, then praise God and go down. I don't know. I just talk about all this sexuality stuff, because the truth is, if I was kind of raised where I didn't really have that, and so I really kind of got to make my own decisions about things, and I feel bad for people that can't feel their own intuition about what really feels right for them. I mean, there are people walking around married with children that are clearly wanting to be with somebody of their own sex, and they won't let themselves have their truth. And it's a very hard way to live. And then you wonder why people are depressed and on anxiety medicines and stuff.
Unhappy is the word.
They're not happy because they're not following their bliss.
My parents were not religious at all. My father yelled at me one time because I went to Sunday school with friends to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like the rest of the children. My father said there is no such thing, blah, 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 blah. Now, my sister's a born-again Christian, and she's uptight. She lives a tight life. She's not happy. I'm gay, not religious at all, and I'm totally happy, free, and easy. So it just goes to show you, get rid of the shackles of youth. What worked in 1950, 60, and 70 does not work
today. Yeah, you got to get
today. You got to update.
Yeah, we got to update. I mean, thank God, there's all the same-sex marriage has been being yay. Thank God for all that. But there's a lot of growing to do still, and a lot of it has to do with the people that were raised in those weird.
North Carolina. Look at North Carolina. You know what they're doing in North Carolina.
Well, they're not letting people use. Oh, they gay people have no rights at all in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Going to get repealed.
You're talking about the restroom thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they don't have to serve us in a restaurant. They don't have to give us hotel.
You can be fired just because you're gay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have any rights. But it's all going to
get repealed. It's not going to last.
Oh, it's not going to last because it's not the truth, and the truth rises, and that's not the truth of how we treat human beings in life. That's not what God wants for each other.
Movie companies are leaving North Carolina. They're not filming there. How many celebrities canceled rock shows and events?
Canceled his show
because we're way beyond that. We're way more evolved than that. It's not okay anymore. Yeah, it's not. It's crazy.
Let's get back to you now.
Sexuality in general is so shunned in a way, just in general, and that's why I'm glad I live in LA. I mean, I have a practice called orgasmic meditation that I do. Go figure. It's about orgasm, and it's so out there. People can check it out. Go to onetaste.us, and it's a crazy practice, but it's beautiful, and it has to do with orgasm and living your life, an orgasm-based life, where you're like really listening to your body about what feels great and following that lead. Those are the breadcrumbs that will lead you to a happy life. Like following what makes you happy. Like the other day, I was kind of sleepy, right? I was kind of tired, and I was like, why am I so tired? And I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. I had no life in me that day, and I realized why I was tired was because somebody said something that wasn't true, and there was a little piece of me that believed it, and that little piece of me was thought, oh, maybe they're right. I shouldn't try to do that thing that really makes me happy because maybe that's wrong. Because to them, they had this idea about it that I was too old to pursue that thing or blah, 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 whatever it was. But for a split second, I believed it, and I literally shut down. Physically, my body went like tired. And then once I recognized what happened, I woke up and I was like, wait a minute. I have to listen to what my body says is a big fat mess. That's what's going to lead me.
I've had that happen to me. Now, getting to you,
go back to the website for that. What's the website?
Yeah, give us the web.
Oh, that's cool, you guys. It's called it's onetaste.us, and it's just a whole thing about orgasm. And it's maybe not so much. I mean, I guess. The lesbian community can jump into it, not necessarily. There are some gay men that do it too, but it's mostly. I think it would be a little more leaning towards a hetero, but it's one taste. It's onetaste.us, and it's orgasmic meditation. It's all about living in your bliss and listening to your body and following that thread of like what brings you that excited feeling in your life, that orgasmic sensation. The philosophy is amazing. There's an actual practice, but the philosophy is beautiful for everyone. It's for everyone. Everyone needs to learn to listen to their body. And when their body starts to shut down and get tired and depressed, there's something you're not listening to. When your body gets lit up and excited, that's a breadcrumb that's telling you that's something you're supposed to do. Like some people are like, I really wanted to do salsa classes, but it's so silly for me at this age. I shouldn't do it. And I'm like, oh my God, are you getting excited about that? Go do it. Go do it. You know?
I have an example
Check it
right
out,
now.
you guys.
I am so unhappy living in Pennsylvania, so depressed here. You have no idea because the people are not my kind of people. They're very prudent. They're very, very Republican. They're very, very uptight. They're very restricted. They're very old 1950 living. If you live in Bucks County, where we live, it's like living in Long Island.
Also anti-gay.
Yeah.
Anti-gay. So I'm not happy here. Every time I think about Tuesday boarding that plane for LA, my pains go away. My happiness comes. I smile. You know what? I swear to God, I look in the mirror. I look younger and better.
Very good. Well, that's following your orgasm. Okay, that's living an orgasm-based life is when you watch and notice your body. And when your body starts to shut down, those are big signs. You know, everybody has to listen because, you know, this is our life. Like when the Prince thing happened, what I noticed and what I felt from the Prince thing, I posted a long thing on my Facebook page. Make sure if you go to Facebook page, it's The Real E.G. Daily, not. It doesn't say Real E.G. Daily on those, but make sure it's a verified page where it says official. But what I posted about the Prince thing was that when the fact that Prince, this amazing artist who's so brilliant, and he lived it seemed like he lived with a lot of integrity, and he had a faith in something bigger, and he was a true artist, and he had total integrity to his art, and he wasn't a slave to being manipulated by people. It seemed like he really was a beautiful man. And what happened for me when I heard that he passed away, because he's young, he's like close to my age, you know, and it's like what I realized was like that's a wake up call for us. Like that is a Prince reminded me like every day we better find the fun and the beauty of our lives. Our lives are not just here to go to work, live where we're miserable, do the things we hate, waiting for the day when you can actually choose the thing you want. It's about choosing the thing you want today. It's about enjoying your day today, every day. Yeah, we do a little work every day, but every day I say to myself, I didn't have enough fun today. I need to go have some fun.
You know, years ago we all went to Est. Est
I remember that.
Means now. And that's what it means. Do it now. Don't wait because tomorrow may not be here. Do it now, and your yesterday. Here's the theory: if you do it today, your yesterday will be better. Therefore, it will be a better. It's a whole twisted thing. Tomorrow, that shit.
Well, that's right. Because your desires, like you might get a crazy desire, but your desires are what lead you to a happier life. It's like follow your desires, even if it's crazy. Take a salsa class. Go to a dance class.
And I've heard women say, I think my husband's cheating. And I say, really? They say, yeah, but better her than me.
Oh, God.
And if you're in that kind of a marriage where you have to wish for some other woman to screw your husband for you, then I would suggest that you go and why?
Hello, because that's not living vibrant and joyful. That's like compromising, settling, right?
It's terrible. It's a prison. It's a prison without walls.
Yeah, it's true.
How many women say that? Oh, tonight, Friday night. He loves to bang me on Friday night. I can't deal with it. Well, then do something about it.
That's right.
Say, how about Wednesday night and let's do it in the bathtub upside.
Go learn about orgasmic meditation and practice that with your partner.
Exactly.
Go to
There's so many. That's why I think Jimmy and I will have a very successful relationship because the two of us are very intelligent, open, and honest about everything that we do. And I tell him every little shit that bothers me, and he does the same to me.
Wait, how long have you been together?
We're married 3 years now, and we're how long?
4 years.
4 years.
That's awesome.
It's a short time. I was with somebody for a long time. But
I was in a relationship for 2.5 years, and I don't know why there was a lot of attraction. The chemistry was there, but my heart didn't feel like safe. But I kept trying because I was confused I was connected to this person and I felt attraction to this person. And then when my eyes started twitching all the time, I knew that I had to get out. You know what I mean? Like I literally was like, my eye is freaking twitching. Like no matter how much chemistry there was on that level, if it's not...
I've never heard that one. That's
a good one, though. I like that.
That's a new one.
You're turning into a tomato right before my eye. Your face is all red. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, you know, though the chemistry was there, it has to all be there. The friendship has to be there. The love, the caring, the kindness. It has to all be there. The gentle, the flow of your energies. You have to be in alignment. If one person is high strung and crazy and volatile and nutty, then I don't know if that's going to work. Like, I'm an easy, chill kind of person.
You're nutty, but it works because he's placid and quiet. And Jimmy's very old for his age. Jimmy's not his age. Jimmy's 20 years older than he is. No, seriously. And I'm 30 years younger than I am, so it works.
That's right. Well, that's what I mean. You have to be in alignment in somehow, and somehow some people can be total opposites, and that works. You know what I mean? But if one person is nutty, crazy, nutty, and screamy, volatile, and the other person's shutting down, that's a bad sign.
Well, the other person I heard, tweaking eye,
Twitching.
a very good friend of mine, and she's a pretty famous actress. I mean, I'm not going to give her name. She was in a relationship with this woman that was a doctor.
Yeah.
And the doctor woman was intelligent and let this actress know that she was nothing but a stupid actress, who, by the way, was nominated for an Emmy, and blah, 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 blah. So she's telling me the story. She said, Ron, I get mad, she said, and I go on fire. My hair stands on end. She said, but this time my nipples began to burn. She said, and when that happens, it's over. Well, I cried from that one. I couldn't, I almost spit out the food.
That's awesome. How funny.
When she said, and when my nipples start to burn.
That's
And
hilarious.
I think with the twitching eyes, and now your story, I could tell. I could use your name.
Yeah, there you go. You could use it.
I want to turn it back into entertainment for a minute because we have to talk about a
I
couple.
thought it was all entertainment.
It is all entertainment, but I mean
no good
specific.
fuck.
No, I mean specific
Yeah.
entertainment because
I
I
have-
want publicists to get mad at me.
Yeah, I have a couple things that are coming out that I want to make sure that I share with you guys and everybody.
Mothers
Again,
and daughters. We have to do mothers and daughters.
daughters. Yeah, I was going to tell you about that. Make sure, first of all, repeat
Oh.
my Twitter and my Vine and my Instagram, Real EG Daily. Make sure you guys go click on there right now. But what I will say is, and I post a lot of the stuff that I'm up to on all those. So what I would say is, like, a Mothers and Daughters is this beautiful mother about, I think it's coming out in May. I think it's coming out in May. So keep your eyes open for that. It's got Sharon Stone, Susan Sarandon, Christina Ricci, myself. There's a lot of really good people in this movie. I have a couple songs. What?
Selma Blair, Courtney Cox, Paul Wesley for all you Vampire Diaries fans, Mira Sorvino, Ashanti for all you music fans. Luke,
I have some songs in there too.
stellar cast. This is a stellar cast.
Yeah, so I've got a really cool little role. I play Mama Quinn, who plays the mother of this actor named Luke Wilson, who's this real handsome younger actor. I think he's been on those vampire things. So I play his mom in this one little part, and I also have two great songs in the movie, which is really cool. One that I produced both of them, and I sing one, and my other one, my daughter actually is the singer on. We produced that song for her, so that's really cool. And then Sex Head in 31, Rob Zombie's movie, which is really a fun role. I wanted to show you a picture of it, just because why not? Okay, hold on.
Oh,
This is me in the new Rob Zombie movie. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I can't wait.
Cool. Yeah, it's really cool. I have a really fun part, a badass character. And then, yeah,
Oh, I was going to ask you, do you have like your own home recording studio?
I have a booth. Yeah, I have my own home booth, but it's not like a full-on recording studio, but it's a little really cute booth, and I have like, it's got everything I need, and I do I do some spots there actually, and I do a lot of my just voiceover reads and, auditions, things here and that here. But I don't do like recording music and stuff. I just do my demos like on my phone.
Would you do me a favor, of course, if you remember?
Yeah.
If you have scenes with Courtney Cox, excuse me, tell her she's got to come on this show.
Oh, okay.
Because the only one in the world that loves her. Nobody loves her but me.
I love her.
Oh, wow. I've seen her around for years. She's actually really sweet, but I will tell her that I didn't do my scenes with her. I just did but I will, if I happen to see her at the wrap party or the screening, I'll tell her.
You don't have any scenes with her?
No, I already shot my stuff. I didn't have scenes with her. It was a lot of vignettes. This movie has a lot of cameos, so none of us have like ongoing long parts. But if I see her at the screening, I'll mention that to her.
She is probably one of the most outrageous people I have ever seen on screen. Is she
Yeah.
crazy in person like that when you work with her?
Anytime I've seen her, she seemed really cool, and she seemed really cool.
So she's always outrageous.
I actually, because I was a celebrity clothing designer, and the first
Again with the fucking clothing designer. We
that's
did 100
difference.
times.
I'm bringing it.
You
to
made me
the
curse.
point.
Now
I'm bringing it
iHeartRadio's
to
going to
the
send me a
point.
letter.
The first famous person to ever wear any of my clothes was
Courtney Cox?
No, it was David Arquette when he was married to Courtney Cox.
Oh yeah, David.
And it was in People magazine.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's such an artist, David.
Now, I want to get to you now. I have to do this delicately because women get insulted easily.
Wait, tell me.
All right. I know what year you were on Pee-wee.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't on the TV show. She was in the movie.
Oh, she wasn't on the TV show?
No, she was.
My age? Are you trying to ask my age?
I saw her.
It's all over the internet. I have no shame about my age. I'm actually super proud of my age. Is that what you want to know?
Because I know that you're way older than you look. You look about 22, 23. And it's way...
Okay, well, wait, here. I have two daughters. One is 20, and one is 17.
Let's go back. What?
I have a daughter, Hunter Daly. Go look her up. The Hunter Daly on all her pages. Hunter Daly. She's my 20-year-old, and she's in college. And my other daughter's 17, Tyson Solomon.
Go away. Tell us what creams you use, what soaps you use, how many hours sleep do you get?
It's sex, orgasmic meditation.
It's orgasmic meditation.
Excuse me, folks, while I have an orgasm.
And she has good dreams. You have great.
Oh my God, you are shocking.
No, I'm 54. Yeah, no, I'm 54.
God bless you. Look at you. You're an old broad. 54.
Yeah, 54.
Oh, you look 25 years younger than
Tell her
what
how
you
old
are.
you are.
Oh, how old do you think I am? You can't tell.
Are you 50?
50. That's what I am. 50.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm 75.
No, you look amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 51,
Yeah.
so like he looks my age.
I'll be 76 next month.
You look amazing. That's amazing. My dad is 90. I'm sorry, my dad is 86.
Well, that's where you get it from.
My dad looks like William Shatner. He looks like he's in his. I don't know.
William Shatner's hot.
Well, I'm when I'm in California, when we live there, I'm having work done. I've decided. I want these shits pulled up. These things here. I don't like them. And my double chin. When I lay back on the bed, backwards with a mirror, I look fabulous. Everybody should do that. That's why if you're old and you're banging some guy, don't go on top of him because your face falls forward and you look like an old man. Lay your back and let him bang you on
Really good. I can honestly say I've never had a facelift or any of that, but
You look
I've done
amazing.
a little Botox here and there, which I think is great. But I haven't done anything major in my life yet. But I will at some point, because at some point, these gels are no fun. But in the meantime, I noticed there's a lot of really great procedures now that are not so invasive, and people look beautiful with doing very little. And they don't look all pulled and weird. So I would say, find those doctors if you're going to get stuff done.
I don't like what a few of my friends have done, and they're very one is extremely famous. She's on television every morning on a very big talk show, and she went ahead and did that puppet look like Joan Rivers, where they blow up the cheekbones.
Yeah,
She has a doll face that's wide.
I hate that.
Oh, she doesn't even. And she was a pretty girl. She didn't need it. She's only 47 years old.
And it actually makes people look older. You got to be careful with that stuff.
looks-
I think little tweaks are great. I mean, I'm all about keeping yourself. I do like whatever I can, small little things to keep myself up. And when I need to do something big, I will. Because I think it makes you feel good. And so if you're going to do some little things, make yourself feel good. Do it. But just be careful and pick good doctors that do good work and not the ones where you look pulled and weird and look old.
I call it Joan Rivers look. I want the Joan Rivers look. Anyway, we'll do it. Men get it differently. There's a surgeon out there that I know of. He only does men. And he's done every big major male movie star.
You look fantastic. So fantastic.
Wait. Look.
Look at him.
When you get rid of these friggin' things, these
I like
puppets.
that you dated younger. I tend to date younger too. I've had younger
I
boys.
picked him up actually. He was walking in a mall and I picked him up. I tried to pick him up. He actually blew me off, but I saw him a couple times before he would talk to me.
That's
Jerk
awesome.
walks up to me and said, "Well, just made you think I'm gay. What made you even think I was gay?"
Well, he was wearing white pants with no underwear, and a white shirt and flip flops.
That made me.
Yeah, he looked gay.
In LA, nobody wears underwear.
Oh,
Do they wear underwear in LA yet?
In underwear? People are getting into not wearing bras. I kind of like not wearing bras sometimes. That makes me happy. We're not supposed to really wear bras all the time. But underwear, I wear it depending on my mood.
Underwear with jeans? Nobody I know. I can tell you.
He's talking about men. Are you talking about men?
No, Angelina Jolie. Angie Voigt, who grew up in my friggin' house, never wore underwear with jeans.
I know, but that was like when she was little.
No, none of the jeans do. None of the girls do, I mean. Other than
no, they wear G-string panties. They wear G-string panties. Otherwise,
they wear G-string panties. Otherwise,
yeah,
you can't tell they're wearing, but they're really tiny. Like, want to see? Like this.
I know.
Look at that, you guys. Yeah, you saw it only on the Jimmy Star
It's a
show.
slingshot. A slingshot.
Well, that's what they are.
That's what we wear. You guys just think we're not wearing panties.
No, but I mean, when I lived in California, no one wore underwear, men or women. It was the hippie era, and you didn't wear anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Wear bras or panties or any of that shit.
Yeah.
I gotta love it. So let's go back to music real quick.
Let's go back to music.
I love The Voice. Did you have a good time on The Voice?
The Voice was one of the greatest experiences of my career. I have to say, I felt like I was in a dream. Like, it was like, I've had a great career and I've had a lot of dance hits. I've had like Love in the Shadows and Say It, and Mind Over Matter. But there was something about being on that stage and the way they set it up, and it's so beautiful and professional, and you get your own set of stylists, and they set up the clothing the way you pick the style that's your style, and they work with you and what you love and what you're all about, and they just basically lift you up to what you love. And I just have nothing but gratitude for that show and how I felt while I was doing it, and it was such a blast. And it was like being at music camp, and then I was like, there were kids there that were 15, and so I got to like have kids near me because I was missing my own kids, and I got to like hang out with the moms of the kids that were contestants, and then I was on the show. So I love that it didn't matter who I was and what my age was; it just mattered about my singing voice. So you guys could go look that up. It's on The Voice. Just look up E.G. Daily singing "Breathe" on The Voice, and there's some links out there. But it was a really magical moment. You could see it in my face when I'm singing. It was just like I was like watching I was feeling myself going, what the hell? How did this happen? Like, how did at this point in my career, I'm sitting here looking at Blake Shelton and CeeLo and Christina, and these are like, I've been doing this a long time, but yet I gave myself this opportunity to do this thing that was like a dream, that would be like what you would dream about when you're young before you even have a career. So here I was doing it. It was really cool.
Hang on. I want to talk about this. Okay, because first of all, besides being a huge fan, and we've had tons of the people that are on The Voice actually on the show, and I also, my day job is I'm head of the urban and pop divisions of the Spectrum Music Group. We're the largest indie record label in the world, and so we go after a lot of the people to sign them and distribute music and everything. So one thing I find really cool about you and your musical career, because you at the beginning of your career, you're basically known as a dance artist, and now I listened to every album on that you had on iTunes last night to see the progression and how, like, because everybody gets stuck. A lot of people do one thing and then they get stuck. I'm really great friends with the girls from Expose.
Yeah.
Really, really good friends, and I would love it, and I would especially Joya, and I would love it if they would like put out, some more like adult contemporary stuff, but they're still doing the dance, thing. And you've actually like really evolved, and you've put out.
That's because I write what I write. I mean, what comes to me comes to me, and I don't really have that belief. Like, people are like, well, how would you identify yourself? And I said, as E.G. Daily, I identify myself as an artist. I don't like put myself in a little hole and try to keep myself confined. I listen to this. Okay, I'm writing this beautiful song on piano today. Okay, I'm writing this beautiful song on guitar. And then what happens is I get songs and soundtracks that are different types of songs, because I don't limit myself. But some people think you have to. I'm not looking to get like I am going to release, though, an EP soon with the guy, Michael J., who I did Mind Over Matter with, and I reconnected at a Grammy party. And now we've cut like this batch of songs that are so good, and some of them happen to be dance again. And so I was like, fantastic. I'm going to have fun release another dance record.
It was like releasing an album called like Voices or something, showing that you have, it doesn't matter what it is, you can do it. Like, I'm a great singer. I can do, anything, and here's what I can do. So I think it's super smart,
too.
Well,
when people say to me, what do you do? I said, I'm in entertainment. And they say, what do you do in entertainment? I said, everything.
Yeah. It's hosting,
You know,
It's hosting. It's you being a voice for causes. It's
Everything.
singing. It's acting. It's cartoon. It's all of it. Yeah, I do it. All of it.
we don't. I mean, I have been on radio, television, stage for years. I did stand up in drag. I performed as Jane Russell for years,
Awesome.
years. So I've done everything in the business. So how can you possibly give a menu or pigeonhole yourself? It's stupid.
Well, that's what's beautiful about getting older is when you're young, they do want you to pigeonhole and
No.
tell everybody what your style is. But then at my age, I just do what I
No,
feel. And whatever I feel, there's somebody out there that's going to feel it too.
I could walk in space boots, cowboy boots, and spike high heels. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I have a song, I have a video out right now called Somebody's Loving You. It's this beautiful little country-ish kind of song that I released a video on just because it's fun and it's beautiful. You could check it out. And then on the same spectrum, recently I released a video called Wait that's edgy and very alternative sounding, and they're fun, and they're like making movies, and I get to sing however my voice wants to sing. It's so awesome.
Well, that's the person that goes forever. The one that sticks to one thing burns out, disappears.
Yeah.
Any of the actors, let me think of all the people that I know, many, I'm not bragging either, but I know so many of the old stars because I've been around forever. I was around when they were starting off. And
Yeah.
the ones that's like, unfortunately, the gorgeous ones, like Barbara Nichols, you don't know who she is, a platinum blonde, always plays a dizzy bitch in movies, fabulous actress, loved it to death, burnt out because she got old. I mean, who wants to see an old platinum blonde? You know, she looked like an old douchebag.
You do have to keep
Reinvent.
and if you're following your desires are always changing. Yeah, your desires are changing.
So I've watched, like, I knew Betty Davis. I'm very proud to say I was friends with Betty, and Betty went on forever because Betty just kept reinventing herself.
Yeah, it's great.
I want to give one more plug. I don't know what Balcony TV is, but I saw it.
Yeah, Balcony. So Balcony TV is LA was. I have a lot of gratitude because that was the time when I told you I had just come out of this weird depression where I wasn't really listening to what I loved, and then I started to wake up and go, oh my gosh, I have to do what I love every day. And Balcony TV was the show that they asked me to do when I first started reconnecting back to my music after I hadn't for like a year. And it's a really cool show. They do it all over the world. They do Balcony TV London, Spain, Ireland, Germany, and I happen to now be one of the hosts for that show. And I just basically, bands come in from like Sweden or London or Australia or Los Angeles or Northern California, and they're touring, and they get to do one song acoustically, and I interview them about the song and their singles, or maybe they're releasing. I just interviewed Lifehouse pretty recently, and that's one of my favorite bands. And we shoot the ones that I host mostly at my house, which is really great. So you go check that out, Balcony TV LA, and it's a really great medium for music and songs, and it's all really talented musicians. So it's just another thing that I do, Balcony TV LA. But I just want to make sure I remind everybody 4 things.
Okay,
go check out.
Buddy.
4 things, really importantly, besides go to egdaily.com and click on all my pages. But I'd say, Real EG Daily Twitter, Real EG Daily Wine, Real EG Daily Instagram. I would say go get my voiceover seminar, which is great if you're interested in voiceover, on Amazon, and go get Listen Closely, my one-woman autobiographical musical. It's super powerful. And most importantly is, and go watch the movies, 31. I went off 31, Mothers and Daughters, and what other thing do I have coming out? And then just most importantly, listen to your bliss and listen to your own voice tell you what to do.
That's the truth. You're a delight, a beauty, and if you see us in LA, please say hello.
I will. Thank you so much, you guys.
Congratulations on everything that you guys going on. Everybody follow Real EG Daily on everything across the board. Make sure you see Mothers and Daughters next month when it comes out, and follow everything that she does. Y'all got to just listen.
My website's great. Website, I post all the details. The whiskey gig coming up on the 22nd. Tickets are up and on sale. If you want to see me and Missing Persons, go buy your tickets today because it'll be sold out by the show, which is July 22nd at the Whiskey in LA. And that's it. Yeah. Say hi.
And what's the website again? EG Daily?
Daily.com has all my links and all my information and all the stuff. Yeah.
Perfect.
You've
all right,
been
everybody,
a
check out
terrific guest.
egdaily.com. Thank you so much. Congrats. Say hi to your daughters.
Sweetheart.
Congratulations. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Fabulous.
She's nice.
Yeah,
These are the guests you want, the ones that talk and give information.
Chad, wasn't that cool?
Outstanding.
I absolutely
She's a
loved it.
busy little, and that broad looks fabulous.
One hot mama.
She's
But
one hot
52 years
mama.
old. I thought she was like 22, 23 most.
I actually love her. So, Chad, I want to
52.
play. I want to play the "Say It" video for everybody so they can hear, because this is the song that put her on the map as a recording artist. It's fabulous. Can we get that one ready?
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. This is what made E.G. Daily on the map as a musician. She's done tons more, but this is the first one. It's called "Say It, Say It." You gotta love it. Here it goes.
That summer, I rented a room in an old Victorian house.
This would be your room. It's a single. Semi-single.
It was appalling. Absolutely appalling. Charming. But before I could get out of there, she insisted I see her garden.
Voila! That's my garden. Those are my camellias and my azaleas. That's my daughter. I won first prize with the rose, that big black rose at the rose contest last year.
I'll take it.
You will? That's great. Well, we can offer you a congenial atmosphere and lots of intellectual stimulation. I mean,
If you want my love, say it, say it. Gotta let it out, say it, yeah. If you want my love, say it, don't worry. What it's all about, say it, yeah. When I'm with you, you know just what the right things are to do. Your actions move me, but your attitude, it makes me
There you go. Say it. Say it.
That girl, like she shoots him at the end, or she wants to. I love it. Everybody, that's E.G. Daily, you guys. She was a fabulous guest. Let's follow her at Real E.G. Daily on Twitter. It's DAILY. She was fabulous. And now Ron's got something to show everybody.
Hello. He was on our show last week, and as promised,
Get over.
To the right.
Am I showing? Here we
There
go.
you go.
And as promised, he sent us a autographed book. He signed it to Jim and Ron. Thank you for whatever. Let me see what he did. I read it correctly. To Jimmy and Ron, you are both true gentlemen. Thank you for your friendship. Best.
Sean Kanan.
From Sean Kanan. All right. Now, I haven't read the book from cover to cover in detail, but we just received it today?
Yeah, this morning.
This morning. But earlier, waiting for everybody to set up the show, I went through it and I read pieces of it. Let me tell you something. It's got a couple of recipes in here that are drop dead fabulous that I'm going to cook myself, and I will tell you how they came out. As far as all the other stuff goes, I know all that stuff. I know politeness, how to set a table, how to do all that jazz to make my evening fabulous, my dinner party a success, and all the people that come thrilled and happy that they came. If you have any problem with doing a dinner party or you say, what am I going to make or whatever, I would suggest that you get this book. It's called The Modern Gentleman, Cooking and Entertaining with Shane Kanan.
Sean.
Shane, but I say Shane.
Sean, yeah.
Sean. I hate these names. What happened to Joe, Tony, Frank, and Louie from my neighborhood? I said, no, those names I know. Anyway, I'm not doing this because I have to. He never asked me to do this. I'm doing this because Ron Russell, say, get this book. You will benefit from it. Believe me, I can't wait to cook one thing in here, which is orange mango French toast. Oh my God, I love mangoes.
Also, you guys, if you want to get a copy of the book, you can go to Sean Kanan, themodernGentleman.com. It's only $20. He autographs it. It's a fantastic deal. He's a great guy. And if you're in New York tonight, we're going to, Ron and I are leaving as soon as the show's over, and we are going to the New York Comedy Club at 241 East 24th Street in Manhattan at 9 p.m. Sean Kanan is doing his comedy stoop at the Comedy Club. It's going to be a lot of fun, and then we're going to meet him, so we're really looking forward to it.
It's going to be a fun evening, so join us if you're in New York City and you're listening to this and you have nothing better to do. Come to the New York, what is it, Comedy Club?
Comedy Club.
New York Comedy Club.
They're all jealous in the chat room that we're getting to go, so.
Well, and he's a nice guy, and it's nice to meet him in person. We meet so many people on our show that we love meeting them in person. It makes it, a lot nicer.
Absolutely. Also, you guys, hey, Chad. Get the Nick West single. We're going to play it real quick before the next guest comes on, but I just want to tell everybody, too, you guys, thanks so much for listening to the Jimmy Star Show. You can hear us on iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Audio Boom, Spreaker, Apple TV, Stitcher, iTunes, and on television, we're on Roku and YouTube. And make sure if you want to listen to us live, you get the W4CY app on iTunes for your phone, and you can listen to us live and all the other great shows on W4CY and anytime you want on your phone. In the meantime, Chad, you got Nick West?
Can I just say one thing first?
Yes.
We're on the second half of our show. If you missed it the first half, please don't send me fan mail in Russian or languages I don't understand. I can't get back to you with an answer, and I like to answer all of my fan mail, because you could be saying drop dead jerk off, and I'm saying thank you so much for your lovely comment, because I don't know what it says. So please, in English, and I will be happy to respond to your lovely compliments.
All right, everybody. So this is Nick West, you guys. She's worked with Prince. She worked with all kinds of people. She's got a brand new single, and the name of the song is My Relationship, and it features Orianthi. You guys know her because she played with Michael Jackson and Big Sam, and the song's coming out at the end of May, and we want to debut it here on the Jimmy Star Show. So here it is, My Relationship.
But unconditional love, and I act as if I'm no longer the one. Setting the tone, trying to see if another can love you better than me. You got me feeling like I'm wasting my time, trying to please your every need. What happened to you before you truly fell for me? And it appears you don't want this, baby. You quit. want me, baby. Tell me, baby.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's Nick West. The name of the song is My Relationship, and I think it's coming out, I forgot, May 24th or something like that. It's fantastic, but it's available now on iTunes. You can pre-order it now. Ron's looking at the...
That cookbook is fascinating. Only one thing in it I do not like. Octopus. Ugh. He's got octopus in there, and he pictures of the tentacles and the suction cups. Vomit. Ugh. Ugh. Octopus. And he,
Chad, I bet Chad eats octopus.
I did, but I gave it up. I used to eat squid, or what do you call it, calamari?
Oh, yeah. I thought you ate octopussy.
Oh, hey now.
That was pretty good.
I'm very good.
I know.
Don't forget, I was a stand-up for 100 years.
You gotta love it. So, Chad,
I live stand-up, and I talk normal now. I try to sound intelligent to people, and I'm funny. Could you believe it? You actually become your occupation after a while. You know that.
Hey, Chad, did our second guest try to call in at all during that time? Because I saw the little thing spinning.
I see nothing.
Okay.
You want me to try to get him on the line?
Maybe let's try and call him.
Okay.
I see nothing.
And see what we can do.
Me neither.
Huh? What?
Who's our guest?
Huh? Oh, Chad's calling him.
Who's
now.
on first?
Talking. Huh?
Who is it?
A tweet. Oh, it's Jesse Blaze Snider.
And what does he do?
He's a singer.
Oh, young, old.
30 probably.
That's why I don't know him.
Actually, his dad is the lead singer of Twisted Sister, one of the biggest
I know
rock bands of all.
I know Twisted Sister.
And he's also a voiceover person like she is. He's in like all kinds of things. But he also, one of my favorite things is he draws comic books.
Oh, that's good.
So he's badass.
So he's your guest. You can have him. I'll just talk a little bit.
He's fun.
This way I'll give you a chance to bore us all into tears.
Yeah, that's right.
Make us all fall asleep.
I'll bore everybody.
So we'll all fall. Get ready, folks. Get
Actually,
your pillow.
they said he's on tweeting. They said he's on Twitter tweeting, so he's going to be standing by.
Get your pillow, folks.
He's a really cool guy, you guys. Jesse Snider, you guys. And if you're following him on Twitter, he's at TweetJesse. And we had him on the show several years ago when he was kind of like, getting going. And now he's like blowing up all over the place. So it's really cool. You got to love it. I think he's actually one of the top rock people. What commercial? We don't do it again. We only did it for 2 weeks to see. I don't know what's going on with it.
Oh, okay.
I got Jesse calling in right now.
Okay. I don't see anything.
We don't see.
Oh, there we go.
There we
I see something, but I don't see it. Jesse.
Jesse Blaze.
Jesse, can you hit the video icon?
Meet us.
Yes. Let's see. Can you see me?
I don't see you.
We don't see you.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
We don't see you.
That's
anymore.
Why isn't this working?
Be like a little icon. There we go.
It says my video's working. Let's see.
Any minute.
It's
you're
starting
gonna
to come
be
through
here.
now. We can start to see you.
It's coming through the sky. It's running through the clouds.
It's taking a few minutes to get going. So we can
Skype
bullshit for a
sucks.
minute, and then when you actually come on, we'll have to do another one. But
Look at Skype, how long it takes to bring an image in. I hate Skype.
I have myself on a direct connection right now. Like I wired my garage just for your show.
There you go. So it should come in. It's spinning.
Yeah.
It just hasn't made it yet.
I'm surprised. I'm wondering if I have to turn off my Wi-Fi to get the maximum benefit for this.
No, it should work. You sound different, dude. Like you're like all grown up. The last time we had you on the show, you were grown up, but like a younger grown up. Because now you sound like adult and manly and like adult.
Adult.
I did just get off the stage maybe 6 hours ago of the Ultimate Jam Night at the Whiskey a Go-Go. They do it every Tuesday night. I've been the host for the past 2 weeks. And last night we did a Prince tribute, and I pulled out all the stops and I sang Ring of Fire, and then I pretended like I was going to sing We're Not Going to Take It, and I surprised everybody by bringing my dad out, and he sang We're Not Going to Take It. And then we both got up and sang Highway to Hell. And then there was a bunch of just killer musicians there that night doing a lot of great tributes to Prince. It was incredible. I got to figure out what's going on with my my camera here.
Did we call you or did you call us?
I called you, so maybe you want to try call me, maybe get a connection better.
Hang up and you try and call him and see if his video pops up.
Did you know I went to the Whiskey a Go-Go when it first opened? That's how old I am.
That place has been around for a long time. Who'd you see?
Who did I see back then? Oh dear God, who remember? Was somebody good? Big.
Didn't you
It was
Janis Joplin or something?
Janis Joplin.
Oh yeah.
She was still alive, and Janice was their what's her name? Mom. Oh,
I assumed that you saw Janice while she was dead. She being held up by strings by her fellow musicians.
not Janis Joplin. I'm sorry, not Janis Joplin. Jimmy said that.
No, you told me you saw Janis Joplin someplace before.
Yeah, but not at the Whiskey a
Oh, okay.
Go-Go. I think I saw Ma Elliott there. Cass
Mama
Elliott.
Cass?
Mama
Okay.
Cass Elliott there. I think I remember the blonde. I don't remember. This was back in 1960, maybe 1962, 1, maybe earlier, maybe 58, 59. Could have been 8, 9.
He wouldn't have been born. Hang on. Hey, Chad.
No, you weren't
Hang on.
born.
Hey,
Your
Chad.
dad wasn't even around yet.
Hey, Chad. Should we let's have him hang up and you call him back and see if that helps?
Roger that.
Good.
All right.
What year did the Whiskey open?
I don't know.
I have no idea who I saw so many people in my life, Jimmy. Think I remember who I see?
I definitely don't think it's us though, because we've got a whole bunch of bars, so it shouldn't be us.
That's like people. They say to me, "Who's your favorite person you've ever interviewed?" What the hell do I remember? You think I remember? I forget half of them. It's so much work. This is work. This is not. These are not my. I'm not fans of theirs. You know what I mean? Like Sophia Loren, I know. That I never forget.
Chad, hey Chad, you got any advice?
There was 2 buttons. He called and it said one was like the phone,
right? One video,
and then on the back of it said join with video, and that's what I hit. And I've got the video bar going. I was just using my camera a second ago, so I know it works. I'm confused. Let me reload my Skype, because before, when my Skype was on, I couldn't find you guys, and I know I added you yesterday. So let me reload it again.
And maybe make sure that camera's not still open in another program.
Sounds good. I've pretty much shut everything down.
And after you
Sounds
do
good.
that, call us back.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, everybody. So Jesse Snider's going to be coming back. In the meantime,
You got some inside listening. That's inside stuff. Normally they play music when we do that sort of jazz, talking to people. Does anybody out there know when the Whiskey a Go-Go opened? What year? I remember I was living out in Simi Valley at the time. I had a ranch, believe it or not. And my daughter Leslie was little. She was only like 6 months old. Deirdre wasn't even born yet, so I don't know what year that was. Well, yeah, if I know, 1967. No, it's not. No.
I have no idea.
I have no, my mind's burnt.
Hey, Chad.
Yo.
Since this is taking some time, we're probably not going to be able to play his song when he's on. Why don't we play it ahead of time for people to hear his new song while we're waiting for him to come on, and that way,
that's a good idea.
When he comes on, we can tell everybody. We can tell him we played it for everybody. The name of the song is Green.
I got it.
All right, everybody. This is the new Jesse Snider song. The name of the song is Green. He's a fabulous rock star artist.
I don't envy our salvation. I don't envy our success. I've been cast with all the power, but I don't smile like the rest. I don't wanna live forever. I don't wanna die today. But I was born into this strange skin, and I don't know another way. I wish I was white as a ghost of the old
Rock and roll.
Jesse Blaze Snider. Do we have him on the line again, Chad, or no?
Nope, still waiting.
Okay, I see a little icon there. And everybody, in case you... Thank you so much, guest Chinzia in the chat room. She said it opened up in 1958 and then in 1964 on the Sunset Strip. In Chicago, it was in 1958 and on the Sunset Strip in 1964.
And thank you, cousin. In 1964, that's
She
more
got it
like
off of Wikipedia. You got to love it.
Yeah, because we were living in Simi Valley at the time. We had a beautiful house on a lot of acreage, a ranch, because back then you could buy ranches. And there was orange groves behind us. We had cattle running around. I had a favorite cow. I was a cowboy for like a year. I got bored with it, sold it, and moved to
Were you
LA.
really a cowboy? Chad, have you ever been a cowboy?
I was a cowboy. I moved when we moved to Simi Valley. I moved there to be a cowboy. Back in those days, the Simi Valley Freeway wasn't even built, and you had to go over mountains to get there from the city, from LA.
Actually, Chad, I just got a contact request on my computer for him, which shouldn't be coming to me.
Nope.
Um.
I'm actually trying to call him right now.
Call him back.
Let's do the audio. We're wasting time.
We're not wasting time. We're fine.
Well, we won't have time to interview him if we bullshit now.
Well, no, he's going to call him.
Well, I got him right now. Is he showing up on your screen?
I'm on now, but I don't know why this friggin' video's not working. Everything's up to date. Doesn't make any sense.
Just let it sit there. Maybe it'll pop on.
We'll have you back.
Yeah, maybe it'll pop on.
When things screw up like this, we always have our guests back. The whiskey opened in '64, and I was living in Simi Valley. I had a ranch there, and they didn't even have the Simi Valley Freeway built yet. How do you like them apples? That's how long ago it was. Now you're asking me I'm going to have to ask my sister-in-law because she was with me. And we were a whole gang of us, and she's the only one alive.
Okay, hold on. Let's do an intro,
Everybody
though.
else died.
All right, everybody. So we want to welcome Jesse Blaze Snider to the Jimmy Star Show. Hello and welcome, Jesse.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. I appreciate it, brother.
And let me introduce you to my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell. Since last time you were on, I had a different crew. This guy's actually my husband. We're actually legally married, so Ron Russell's our cool, outrageous man about town.
I'll screw anybody to get a job. Anyway,
then we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Hey, Jesse. Welcome to the show. Love the song.
And Jesse,
thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
And we have a chat room full of people.
If you're puzzled, we cut into that because that's the stuff we use.
We always
the
do
intro
that.
we just did. That's the intro.
We always
use.
do that for our TV show, and
right for our television.
And
show.
we got a chat room
we
full
have
of people.
Television
That's
show.
okay. Say we have a chat room full of people. So say hey to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everybody in the chat room. How you doing?
We definitely owe you a show.
And we also just played the single Green because I knew we weren't going to have a lot of time when you called back, and I wanted to make sure we could play it for everybody. So congratulations. Tell everybody, when is that song available? It's not available yet, right?
No, actually, the whole EP, Blacklight District EP, is available on iTunes and Spotify and Pandora and all that stuff. So search for it. It's also available for free at blacklightdistrict.co. I couldn't afford the M, so it's just .co. And I'm financing this whole thing myself. It's just like a little art project that I did. But I've written comic books for Marvel and for DC and for Disney Pixar, and I know so many great artists. So I just put together kind of an anthology book that was meant to be like comic book music videos for all of the songs. But it's hard to expect everybody to read and have the engaged. The experience on the Blacklight District website is really immersive because you have to read it and listen, and you're doing more work, so you really feel everything more.
Wait, so explain it a little bit. Okay, so basically, first of all, you guys, the website he's talking about is blacklightdistrict.co. You go on there. I think I saw at least 3. Something about a comic book comes out the 16th of every month.
Yeah. That's right. And right now we've got, if you know comic book artists, the second issue of our thing, which is Green, is drawn by Jason Pearson. And we actually took his comic book that he drew to the song. So the comic book that he drew listening to the song, and he and I discussed its meaning beforehand. And but we took his comic book and we turned it into an animated music video. And then all of them are kind of PSAs for, modern social problems. Green is a PSA for depression, and the first one that we put out, Symptoms, was a PSA for getting money out of politics. And all of the future ones will be the same. The next one's called Manhattan. That comes out on the 16th.
I love it. First of all,
Wait, I have to clear it up. You're doing the illustrations, correct?
No. I am a writer of comic books. There's no comic book without a script. It's just like any other media.
Yeah,
so TV and film and everything. So I write the scripts, and I've worked with just incredible people. Jason Pearson is one of the greatest comic book artists of all time. He created a book called Body Bags. He also is very well known for tons of Spider-Man and Batman covers, and he does so much cover work because he's just that caliber of an artist. He's got a real unique style. If you check out the video, you'll see some of his work brought to life. It's really something.
So the comic book, though, every comic book is going to be there's a song for every comic book that comes out. Then
yes, the next one is illustrated by Phil Hester, who's a classic artist and a great writer, a friend of mine, and he agreed to do it. And I got Eric Larson, the guy who created Savage Dragon, one of the Image founders, to do the old school coloring, like a 1940s, 50s, 60s comic.
They're all songs.
Yeah, but it's all done to the song. See, I've been running into a wall, Jimmy. I mean, you're a fan, a supporter for a while now, and I just keep kind of running into the same thing. I'm too complicated for the small-minded business people of the world, and they see me and they just want to try to put me into something make them Bon Jovi. I'm not that. I'm here to save the world. I'm going to save the world with music. I mean, that's it. Everything I write is an experience that I've had as honestly as I can tell it to help somebody else know that they're not alone. And and I'm a songwriter first, and I've gone on a lot of performance shows and whatever else, but I've always been a songwriter, a writer. I tell stories, and through music, I'm able to really get some emotion across. I chose comic books because I liked that the stakes were always so high. Everything was about real absolutes, and you were either saving somebody's life, literally saving their universe, or saving the actual universe, the planet, or from being destroyed, everybody all at once. Those are some really high stakes, and I think that when you struggle with any sort of depression or anxiety or just the average lulls that happen in life, it's really easy to get kicked around by them and feel like you're the only one and, get kind of small. But everybody goes through this stuff, and, I think it's important to get that expressed through music. And I thought that these comic book metaphors could do that. And as soon as we started working on it, I think I was right. And some of the most personal stuff I've ever written, even though I set out to write about kind of science fiction ideas.
Well, I have a name to throw at you. Sybil Danning. Do you know Sybil?
No.
She's in your business. She has a strip, and she produces this comic book now. Sybil Danning,
like a superhero.
She's the superhero, Sybil Danning. She's in all those movies you see.
From a long time ago. She's like an older actress.
Well, but she's still famous in the.
She does a lot of horror movies.
People rent her films. I mean, she's very famous. Sybil Danning, you would know her, gorgeous platinum blonde, and we were talking about what it takes to do a comic strip, and my mouth fell open. I thought you just sit down, draw on a paper, write some words, and submit it. Blows like hell. It's some work she does. Wow.
Yeah, I have to say, and I don't no disrespect to any other writing fields, but I've written pretty much across the board at this point, and I think comic books are kind of the hardest because they are. Basically, you're constantly writing for a commercial. The commercial is the page turn. The commercial is the beginning, the top left corner of the page and the bottom corner of the page. Literally in one spread, you have to be producing an entire, sort of concise idea or idea that moves you to the next page in a good way. And the best writers are the ones who kind of get that structure and work with it really good. I think, of comic book stuff. But yeah, it's amazing. I've been preaching to everybody to read comic books and what a great medium it was and how awesome it is. And I think my point has been proven as all the things that I love, like Deadpool, just became one of the biggest grossing movies of all time. I never thought that would happen.
And we didn't either.
I loved it.
Oh, I thought it was terrible.
He didn't like it because he thought it was too violent. I loved it.
I thought it was terrible.
I downloaded it yesterday.
You have a generational comedic sensibility, I think, that I had a certain bit of comedy that I didn't get recently. That was like the Adventure Time kind of stuff, really abstract. My brothers loved it, and I just kind of had to watch it for a minute before I kind of got it. But I think there's a generation. Each generation is trying to kind of go, nah, that's not funny. This is funny, and I think it's gotten kind of far away from you.
I certainly didn't find it funny, and you have to remember one thing: comic books. When I was a young kid, Superman, Batman.
So he doesn't know how old you are.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to.
I see you. I see him.
Oh, you can see him, because we can't see him.
You guys can't see me, and my camera just keeps going round and in a circle. I see it. I see it.
You can see this too, right? Yeah. No, but in my day, comic books was all about... Superman looked good in our day. So did Wonder Woman. Now, Wonder Woman, you can't whack off to her anymore because she looks different. She looks like a robot. In my day, Wonder Woman was like a sex thing. She was Marilyn Monroe. Kids used to pull off from looking at her in a comic book. But nowadays, the comic books have changed totally.
Wow. I have never heard anybody... say that directly, but I mean, what you're saying is supporting the reality, which is the reality is that character was created by this bondage psychologist, and it's a lot of weird male power fantasy. She's got a lasso,
everything that he wants.
Yeah, she's got cuffs. She's braces around her wrists. It's a little kinky.
It's total, and those bazooms on her, and I used to look at the crotch of Superman and Batman and all those men to see if there was a bulge showing because I'm gay, and of course there was never. It was just a little drawn thing. That would disappoint me. But kids grow up. That's all we had back in those days. We didn't have any kind of pornography. I mean, if a kid got a hold of a little booklet that you would flip the pages and they would move, the cartoons would move, it would be of some guy with its enormous penis, ramming some chick. It was not like today. Being very honest. Today, it's a whole new game.
Well, here, the great thing about comic books, and it's one of my favorite things, is that it's a revisionist history. So, these men with these stupid power fantasies, and they come up with all these ways to sell comics, and on some level it works because it reaches out to some primal whatever, and Wonder Woman sells. But now these people like me read it and get into it over the years, and it means something to us because we see the good in it, and we want to bring that good out. And every person who comes along like myself goes to Marvel and DC with an idea of, I want to show everybody the real Hulk. I want to show everybody the real Deadpool. You guys got him close, but it's not quite, because we see something in our journey. And Batman is as good as Batman is in the comic books because of all of the wealth of brilliant writers who have left a little piece of themselves and their creativity. And that's why he's gone from being kind of a weird, party favor to being meaningful, because he meant something to some kid who grew up, and then that kid figured out how to make it real.
Let me ask you a question. Did you like Ben Affleck as Batman?
I didn't watch it. Man of Steel made me really sad. Basically, have you seen The Iron Giant?
Yes. The cartoon?
Yes, the movie, The Iron Giant. In The Iron Giant, Hogarth teaches the Iron Giant how to be good by teaching him about Superman. And when I saw Man of Steel at the end of Man of Steel, and it makes me want to cry, I felt like Hogarth, and I was like, say it ain't so, Superman. Absolutely. There's a better way. You taught me there's a better way. What are you doing? Broke my heart.
He's really crying. When I hated the last movie, how dare they make Batman kill Superman and they put him in a coffin and they bury him? I mean, what is that bullshit?
They really are idiots in how they are treating the morality of all this.
I mean, why Superman? He's a good guy.
They're trying to compete, with Marvel, and
they're idiots. They can compete with Marvel by being true to themselves. Right. DC Comics is best when it's about legacy. It's best when there's a lot of moving parts and there's a lot of color and fucking majesty and honor and good shit going on. It's something that's honorable. It's because I think that the people involved have they're not idealists and they don't have a sense of hope, and I don't know, but they just don't get it. They don't get what it means.
Have nerve to destroy a child's fantasy by showing a hero punished and in a grave. I mean, I think it's horrific. I would never. I mean, if I had say in the matter, I'd tell those people in person. Just to make a fucking buck, you went and trashed Superman? All right.
Yeah. My daughter is named after Lois Lane. And I just heard about a scene that takes place in the new movie where they're in like a bathtub together and he hears like something going on down, the street, and he doesn't go help them. And that diminishes Lois Lane. Lois Lane was a career-oriented woman in the 1940s. Just like ridiculous, nobody was that. And she was rushing into peril every day to prove herself in a man's world. And that's why I named my daughter Lois Lane. And this fucking Lois Lane, because of their weird Superman, is a superficial Lois Lane. She's with Superman because he's an alien sex robot who's really powerful and yay. Like, no, Lois Lane that I chose liked Superman because he was pure and he was good, and she valued that.
Yeah, but she liked him because his penis could go thrust at 40,000 miles an hour. 40,000.
That's not how I saw it, but I imagine that was probably good too. That was an added bonus.
He missed her and he hit the bathtub and put a hole in it.
I'm an altruist, so I like to view things rather purely. No, I think listen, there's a great scene in this in this Justice League versus Avengers comic book that they did a while back, where Batman is like passing over a rooftop, and all of a sudden he looks down, and through the glass in the windows he sees the Punisher shooting all these mobsters, and he just goes, wait a second. Blasts through the window, beats the shit out of this idiot with his stupid guns, killing everybody because he thinks that's the only way. And the Punisher gets arrested because Batman just freaking owned him. Because Batman's right, and right wins out in these. What you're supposed to do is the right person wins in the end. So Batman always beats the Punisher because the Punisher does it the wrong way. The people who do it the wrong way lose in the end. That's how it goes. It's karma. And I disapprove of Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman because it does not believe in karma on any level.
Well, the karma will come to those who did it for the reason of money. I mean, they did it for money because
absolutely. But they could have made more money. That's what frustrates me. They could have done better.
Well, they never squealed on Batman that he and Robin broke up because Robin is now going out with Superman.
You're part of the problem. You're eroding the mythology.
Why shouldn't we have a gay superhero?
I don't mind having a gay superhero. I think it's appropriate to organically do it. And there's plenty of gay superheroes. The North Star of the X-Men was a gay guy, and they did it eloquently, and they've done it with a bunch of characters. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but there's been a few that I thought have been done very, very well.
What would happen if the public found out that, say, Superman was gay? They'd hate him, and they'd be glad he's dead. So we can't do that. But it is funny because I did a little demo with my friend for this radio thing the other day, and we basically came out as intellectually bisexual, and I mean, it's a reasonable idea, but it's to each his own. People are attracted to who they're attracted to. You can't. Hang on. Wonder Woman comes from an island of all women, and the island is called Lesbo. So what is? What does that tell you, Wonder Woman?
It's not called Lesbo. It's called Themyscira.
I thought it's called Lesbo.
It's not called Lesbo. That's some joke one of your gay friends told you. He's making shit up.
Hold on, you guys. Hey, Jesse, because we end in 1 minute. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to LA next week, and we'll be back, and we'll set up another time for the end of May, and we'll do a test Skype to bring you back to get your full 45 minutes, so we can like really
have a lot of fun.
Have a lot of fun because I love all this comic book stuff. I just want to tell everybody to make sure to check out blacklightdistrict.co. Follow him at Tweet Jesse. Check out jessesnider.com. And dude, like I have to tell you, the single "Go With Me," I didn't realize you released so much music because like I had Twisted last time you were on, but that song "Go With Me" is awesome.
Thank you. Real quick, I've been like putting things like on ESPN, Monday Night Football, college football, movies. Like I've had multiple songs placed. I just haven't been promoting them. I just started putting all these things out. They are all great. I am a great songwriter, and I plan to be one of the great, most prolific songwriters of all time. So please give me your ear and listen to my stuff. Start with Blacklight District.
And you do me a favor when you see your dad, thank him from me for all the pleasure he's given me with his music.
Oh, I will, absolutely. I just saw him last night. It was awesome. I'll talk to him soon.
I'm an old bag like your father. We're from the same cloth, you know. So,
all right, so we gotta go.
My day
Jesse,
music.
though, I'm gonna email you when we get back from LA. We'll set up another date so we can play more music, continue the conversation. Everybody, check out blacklightdistrict.co and follow him at Tweet Jesse. And thank you so much, Jesse. We'll talk to you later.
Always a pleasure, Jimmy. Thank you so much.
You're the best, Jimmy. Jesse, I love dishing with you. It's fun. Take care, baby. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, everybody in the chat room, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC. You can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be.